All right, everybody, welcome to the concert band's pre-festival concert. What you're going to see here tonight is not quite a finished product. And as much as it pains me, literally the kids have seen the pain look on my face this week as we've been preparing to put this on for people, that we're not quite where we want to be, but we're aiming for next Friday for our band festival at Henry Ford II High School. If you noticed on the programs, our location has moved as of like 8 o'clock this morning. There's a problem at Sterling Heights Stevenson. So we're gonna be at Henry Ford II, so I don't forget that. And I'll send a reminder too later. But our ultimate goal is that performance next week, Friday. So we have with us a very, very special guest. Mrs. Karen Burkett is behind the sound booth. Mrs. Burkett is a very, very experienced educator. She taught middle school and high school, both in the Warren Woods schools where I used to teach, and in South Dakota, back in the day. And she's an adjudicator and a great teacher, flute player, tuba player. And we're really excited. I'm personally very excited that she's here to work with the kids. And you're going to be able to hear her. She's going to have a little headset microphone on, so you can sort of see what it's like inside the band room as we prepare for a concert. So even though, I'll tell you this: we're going to try to put on a performance that you're like, wow. But hopefully you will be. Maybe you will be. But then all of a sudden you're going to learn about how much better it can actually be when Mrs. Burkett works with them. So welcome to the pre-festival concert. We're going to do this like we're going to do it at festivals. So we're going to play all 3 pieces in a row. We're going to start with the Omega March. Then we're going to play Chant and Fire Ritual. And then we're going to close with Windward Overture. So here we go. are going to get Mrs. Burkett wired for sound. And away we will go. Show me your pencils.
Okay. My son told me I was going to sound like Darth Vader at band festival. So here we go. I'm fine. It's just, this is not. I went to the doctor today. It's all good. Okay. Omega March first. Flutes, and it just might be this stage, but right at the very beginning you have to play softer. Mark it in your music. Because it was too much flute. And you're right, friend. You're very strong. Okay, can I hear everybody from the beginning to measure 9? Everybody. Does that feel a little faster than Mr. Holt was going? Mr. Holt, I think I want you to go a little faster. Yeah. Now, when you have the 8th notes, would you think about bouncing them more? Play them a little shorter? This would be like in the clarinets and in the trumpets. Da, da, da. Just play them a little lighter and bounce them. Okay? And then horn. Where's the horn? You have some 8th notes too, right? Bounce, bounce. Try it one more time. Good. Cymbal, did you play? Okay, good, and I'm not deaf. Good. I want you to play too. All right. So that's one thing I want you to do is that the introduction was too long. Everything was too long. All right. At measure 9, and I know you're on a new stage, but at measure 9, we did not lock into the tempo. Okay? Can I hear the percussion begin at the beginning and just go until I stop you? Okay? It might be this stage. I'm not getting much bass drum out there. And I said that later in a different song too. Okay, now here's a general thing about everything that you played today. I need you to work harder on crescendoing. Crescendos are weird. I don't think this is a good song for me to show you. No, those are decrescendos. Okay, let's take a look at the half note tied to a half note right before the TSL fine, right at the very end. Now, a few of you don't have half notes, but let's look at that half note. Trumpets, if you could humor me and just play a C, okay? Just play a C. And low brass, you'll just play a B flat. Okay? B flat. Do you know what to do, Barry? No. G. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. Maybe this isn't the best spot, but we'll try it. If it doesn't work, we'll go on something else. I want you to play 2 measures soft, or excuse me, 1 measure soft and 1 measure loud. Try it. We're on the last 2 measures of this song. Ready? Everybody. Percussion, don't do anything. 1, 2, ready. All right. So, horns, you don't know what to do. Horns play F. Okay? This might not have been a great spot. We'll try it one more time. 1, 2. Okay. All right, flutes, you have B flat. You should be playing the last 2 measures. You know what? I'm going to selectively abandon that because you don't get it. We'll do it in another place. Okay. 17. This is everybody. Forget what we were doing before. 17. 1, 2, good. Trumpets, can you hear the flutes? You can say no. Mr. Holt, are they all in one class? Yeah. Okay. Well, here's what I've got going at 17. At 17, I have the flutes playing more separated than the trumpets. And I like the more separated. I want you to think about bouncing a basketball. When you bounce a basketball, boing, boom, boom, boom. It's not a flat basketball. It's one that's blown up really good. I only want you to play the note when the ball is on the ground. So at 17, da, 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 da. Instead of da, da, da. You're playing too long, trumpets. 17, everybody. If you have quarter notes, I'm trying to get you to bounce that basketball. 1, 2, ready? Yes, you guys are smart. That's exactly what I mean. Bounce it everywhere, the whole piece. I wrote a lot of little lines. Especially, thank you for writing it down, sweetheart. Especially when you have the repeated notes, you've got to separate them. Does anybody else need to be writing that in besides the trumpets? Oh, good, thank you. And you know, in the low brass, that's mainly when you have quarter notes, right? Because your 8th notes are already separated. Now, the next major thing in the march, I want to start at 45. Okay? 45. Mr. Holt, what am I trying to get him to do? You've watched me conduct him many times. What am I trying to get him to do?
I wasn't watching you, sorry.
Okay.
I was watching the math players back here.
All right, you're going to get a rerun then. All right. 45. As he will tell you, I want the quarter note with the accent to have more weight. Da-dee, da-dee, pop, da-dee, da-dee. Can you guys do that? The quarter note more weight, the note after it a tiny bit shorter. A tiny bit, okay? This happens many times right here. Many times. Here's 45. Yep. And you are going to work on that. I need every pencil in the room to write something about those accents, because this is everybody in the band does it at some point. Now, I picked up the tempo a little bit on you, and I'm going to encourage Mr. Holt to do that to you too. At 49 and 50 and 51, those of you who go da 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 da, I notice you're getting what I call the flut-fluts. Do you know what the flut-fluts are? It's when your tongue and your finger don't move together. Flip, 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 flip. We got to make sure we stay absolutely together. Can I hear the flutes, the clarinets, and the alto sax at 49? We lost the alto saxophones. 1, 2, ready. Good. Better. In the second measure of that, if you go down, if your notes go down in the second measure, I want to hear more of that. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Yep, but that accent did not happen. That's the same accent we were talking about before. And there's a lot less of you playing, but this is the same thing, you guys. Okay, last time. 1, 2, 3. And then you do the exact same thing a little bit later. Mr. Holt, this whole section in here has a bazillion of those accents. They got to get them. All right, let's go to the second piece. Can I hear the first note? No percussion. First note. Okay? More of the G, please. Again. Baritone, play your note, please. Go. Yeah, I just want to hear more of that. Do it again. Yep, that's much better than what you did a minute ago. At festival, you guys, P doesn't mean puny. It just means not loud, all right? So don't be afraid to play that note. There's nothing else happening. You got to be secure in it. Low tom. What do we do in the low tom? Where's the low tom? Okay, that's coming. All right, here's the beginning. I don't know how fast this goes. Don't let the pitch change. Going to do this right now, but holy bow. You have that a lot of times. Flutes in measure 8. Would you play C? Ready, go. Okay, just do it again. Put your feet flat on the floor. You'll sound more in tune automatically. That's better. That note is another one I flagged for being out of tune, and you hold on to it for a long time. Here's measure 5. 5, ready, and. Okay, start over for me. I'm going too slow. Start over for me. Is that good? 1, 2, 3. Oh, keep going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Start 2 before 9. 2 before 9. 1, 2, ready, now. Okay. I'm sorry, I keep stopping, but that's what I'm gonna do, so. Can I hear 2 before 9, the low instruments, please? Low instruments, 2 before 9. 1, 2, ready, now. Okay, 2 things. Please move together on the quarter note. 1, 2, 3, move. Okay? And here's the second thing. You have a crescendo. Think of playing the first half note like piano and the second half note mezzo forte, because I'm not hearing any difference between those 2 half notes. See what I mean? Okay, 2 measures before 9, one more time. Just these guys, and then we'll add you. 2 before 9. 1, 2, ready, now. Just one louder. Yes. Yep. That's what you got to do. Mark something in your music, because that's what I need to hear. You all have a pencil. Mark something in your music. You're not going to magically remember. All right. Here's everybody. 2 before 9. 1, 2, ready. Mr. Hull, can you slow it down there more? Yep. And then 2, we're going to be 2 before 13. Do you see where you guys have, it's tuba, baritone, trombone, horn, bari, tenor, bass, clarinet, bassoon. You have 2 quarter notes in a row, and they're accented. Do you guys see that? Please make some type of a yes or no motion. Thank you. Please put a line in between there. They're 2 close together. All right, measure 9. 9, 1, everybody's in. 1, 2, ready, now. Here's a perfect spot for us to look at. That is measure 16. Everybody, see measure 16? Here's what I want you to try to do. Everybody, I want you to try to play 2 counts soft and 2 counts loud, because we should hear a dynamic change. And forget what it says. Forget what it says. Just try it. Humor me. I'm old. Okay, here we go. 2, that's measure 16. 2 beats, soft. 2 beats, loud. 1, 2, ready, go. Try it again. 2 beats, What? 2 beats? 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, that was yeah, but I think you get the point. Please start in measure 13. I don't have everybody with me. Okay, measure 13, everybody. Percussion, can you play softer there? I know I just talked to you about crescendoing, but when the majority of the band stops playing at 17, you're too loud. Do you see it? Do you guys have pencils? Uh-huh. Can I hear the pitch of the bottom tom, please? And then the upper one? Okay. The bottom one just sounds boomy. You're out there. Can you please start at 13 one more time? This is everybody. You're not together with yourselves. Can I hear the percussion start at 13? One thing, the snare, when you're playing your 4 16th notes in a row, ba 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 ba, make sure that I hear all 4. I feel like maybe you're scrunching them up and it's coming out a little bit. I don't know what word to use. Wrong. I mean, it doesn't sound like 4 even 16th notes. Okay. This is, you know what I mean? I'm sure you do. Okay. I wrote this. He's going to need to do that. Okay, here's another place where we can work on the, please pay attention to the crescendo thing. Measure 40. Everybody find measure 40. Do you see how you have a crescendo in there? I want you to think about 2 beats, soft, and 2 beats, loud. You're doing a great job. As soon as I say something, this guy's on it. We are going to start in measure 37. I'm after the crescendo in measure 40. Can I ask you a question before we do this? Why are crescendos important? Somebody raise your hand and tell me. Even more than one person. What do you think? You got to talk so they can hear you too. Okay? Who else had their hand up?
Because if some people are playing softer, some people are playing louder, it helps to smooth out.
Okay?
It helps create space for other instruments to join in and play their melody part.
Okay?
It's like easier to hear more important melody.
Okay?
It gets like more interest.
Bingo. Bingo. figure she's a flute player, star. Here's the thing, you guys. Pretty much every band that is at Band Festival can play the note in measure 40. Everybody can. But not everybody can crescendo. That's the difference between a B and an A, or a C and a B. Am I just playing the note, or am I making some music with it? That's why I keep nagging you, okay? Okay. You had all your answers were very good. Madam Flute got the right one. Measure 37, everybody's in. I'm after measure 40, getting that really, really good crescendo. 2 beats, soft, 2 beats, loud. Here's measure 37. 1, 2, 3. You can do more than that. Try it again. You can do more than that. 1, 2, ready, and. Good, okay. You can carry that thought into every crescendo you have. Let's look at your third piece. Your third piece is the easiest of the 3, I think, right? Yeah, and that's okay, because you've done a lot of playing already, and it's nice to finish with something that you can play strong without thinking. Who's my bass drum on this one?
He's absent. He's out.
No wonder I wrote down more bass drum. It's always good, though, to get that reassurance that I'm not deaf. Very good. Who's my suspended cymbal? I see some. Can I get more going from the piano to the forte in measure 2 and measure 4? Okay? There are some places in here, Mr. Holt, where I wrote some stuff about pitch. Measure 25.
I was hoping you noticed the flute's head position when they played those notes, because I figured that you of all people would notice, would look up at them and say, oh, I know what's going on here.
I was actually looking at the second clarinet part. I cannot tell a lie. But I was hearing flutes be out of tune.
I was on my tippy toes the whole time.
Oh, yeah, well, that C is flat. And to be honest, flutes, the notes right before 25, all of those notes tend to be flat on our flute. E flat and D, too. I'm sorry I missed it. Okay, I got a couple little things I want to do here. You guys are being great, okay? Just hang with me a little bit more. Trombones, stay with me and play more. Here we go. We're going to go at the beginning, and then I'm going to stop you. Here we go at the beginning. too long, you're longer than the trombones. Don't be too long here. Okay? Let's do that again. You have good baritone sounds. That's how I knew it was the baritones. Here we go. Beginning again. Everybody. 1, 2, ready. You guys are really good at stopping. Thank you. Can I hear the second clarinets start at 5? Who are you? Okay. Second clarinet at 5. It's got to be somebody besides one kid. One, two, measure 5, go. Okay, show your buddy where we are. Thank you. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, yep. Make sure that you guys tune carefully because you guys are having a little war. And there's 2 against more voices playing the upper notes, so play out. Okay? All right. I want to hear the trumpets. Start at 9. 1, 2, ready. Okay, here's a question. Why do you play the last 2 notes of 14 so soft? It's not any softer. And then in measure 15, you are almost the only moving part in the band, and I'm not hearing enough. Is it because the parts are split? I have all of you looking at me and nobody answering. That's okay. Can you start in measure 13? Play out, you guys. This is your part. Okay? Measure 13. 1, 2. Okay, again, confident. Stop, 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 stop. You guys be confident. It's an A. You like A. Start again. Measure 13. Confident. 1, 2, ready. All right. I think they don't like the first note of 15. Okay, I circled it for Mr. Holt to take a look at. Those few measures right there, Mr. Holt, need a little bit more loving. Okay. 33, everybody, I'm hurrying. Tubas, bass, where's the bass clarinet? Okay, Barry sax. I'm about to like point at you guys, and when I do that, it means I need more, okay? All right, here's everybody at 33. 1, 2, ready. Here's one more thing for you, Mr. Holt. The very last note, and I wrote a couple other things, but they're getting tired. The the very last note, we got to make it sound more final, because it's kind of like ba, ba, what? Maybe make it a little longer and have even more weight. Maybe? Okay, all eyeballs up here. You go on a Friday, right? Okay, this is your first time you've ever sight read, right? All right, I'm judging sight reading, but not where you are. And I hope to have a voice back by then. I'm going to tell you this. Your judge is going to watch you the moment you walk in the door. Make sure when you sit down, you adjust your music stands. Don't just leave them where they are. Sit down and move them around so you like them. Okay? When Mr. Holt starts to give you directions, you listen to him and you look at him like your life depends on his every word. You don't look at anything else. Your judge is watching you to see what you're watching, because it's supposed to be him. Okay? When he starts doing the prep and you start singing, sing. Let all of your middle school inhibitions go. All the cool kids go da 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 da, or whatever syllable you use. That's what all the cool kids really do. Your judge did not go to judging school and get to be your judge because they want to watch you roll your eyes when it's time to sing. But Troy kids would never do that. You know that it's important. I heard your bands last year at the middle school festival, and they were very, very, very good. So I know you get it. All right? That sight reading can change your rating. If you go do dynamite on stage and you tank in sight reading, it can change how you do. Percussionists, 1, 2, 3, 4, crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, crash. Or whatever he's asked you to do. Okay? Do it like your life depends upon it. Okay? Now I gotta walk this around with me, I guess. And parents, if you've never been into sight reading before, I want to encourage you to go into sight reading because it's really cool, and you'd be amazed at what your kid can do in 5 minutes. You'll leave there wondering why they can't clean their room in 5 minutes. If you can do all of that in 5 minutes, why can't you keep your little old room clean? And I also want to thank you, parents, for coming tonight and for lending me your kids with this wonderful voice. But they have been absolutely wonderful. They went to school all day. Probably some of them might not even been home except for a few minutes. Maybe shoved dinner in their faces and came back to school. And they're 12. And look how well behaved they all are. Every single one of them has been excellent today. Can we give the kids a round of applause, please? And I really thank you for being so attentive because I don't have a lot of voice, and you can hear that, but I really, really wanted to be here tonight so I could hear you. Now, what I want you to do is to listen to Mr. Holt, who does have a voice, and he'll tell you what to do next.
What do you guys say to Mr. Burkett? Thank you. A round of applause for Mr. Burkett. Show me your stick back. Everybody turn that way. Naomi's going to lead us off the stage, and then second will follow. Percussion. concert band parents, the kids are going to make their way to the lobby of the auditorium right over there. You can join them there because the orchestra is going to be coming in here in just a moment. So if band parents can make their way out, we'll meet you on the other side. Thank you.
Yay. All right, Mr. Holt, the band teacher's taller than I am, but everybody is, so I'm okay with that. All right, welcome to our pre-festival concert. Thank you for your patience. For those of you who are unfamiliar with pre-festival, this is one of our biggest performances of the year. We prepare 3 pieces that we play for 3 different judges, and then they give us ratings based on our performance. And this is our practice performance, and what you just saw was our practice setup, which we are going to have to do at festival. So that was the first time they have had to do that, and then they had to change it from a band setup. So it was a lot more tricky. So thank you for your patience. We're going to get playing really fast. But before we get playing, I would like to introduce you to our guest clinician tonight, which is Mr. Nick Karpinski. He's in the back there. He's going to be listening to us today, making some comments, letting us know how we're doing, what we're doing well, what we need to work on. After he hears us perform, he's going to come up on stage and he's going to work with them, which is going to be a really exciting opportunity for them to get some different feedback, some different ideas to apply for the performance. And also it's a great opportunity for you as parents to see what we do every day in class, where we are given direction and we have to make adjustments to make it sound better. So this is our practice performance. Our real thing is on May 6th. You've all gotten information about it at home, so hopefully you have the details. It is at Lakeview High School. We will take a bus there, and then you will come to the performance, which you do not want to miss. And May, did I say May? I keep saying May, sorry. March, not May. March 6th, thank you. I'm glad you caught it, I didn't even notice. March 6th, in just a couple weeks. You don't want to miss this, because after they do their performance, they also go to another room where they're going to do sight reading, which is an amazing experience for you to see. They get 5 minutes to look at a piece of music that they've never seen before. They can't play it, but they can do everything else to figure out how to play it, and then they perform it. So it's a pretty incredible experience. We don't want you to miss it. So we'll meet you at Lakeview on March 6th. The performance is at 5:25. You do not want to be late. They are very timely, unlike we were tonight. They will start whether you're there or not, so please don't be late. And we look forward to playing for you. So we have 3 pieces. There was a program, so I'm not going to announce them. I'm just going to get going. Thanks very much.
guys hear me? Can everybody hear me? All right, yeah, welcome. Hey, let's make some noise for this orchestra, huh? Weren't they fantastic? Yeah. You all need to make some big noise for Mrs. Murphy. That's incredible. You got an awesome teacher here. Doing some great work. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be here. All right, what's your favorite piece? What? Fantasia? Nice. What's your least favorite? Enigma? Least favorite? No? No? We're not in agreement. All right, Turmoil. Kids, you're doing some really nice things, okay? Notice that your overall presence, first of all, you guys look great. Love these polos. You guys look sharp on stage. Bow control, bow placement, also really, really some good detail. A couple things we got to talk about with that, but a lot of really good details of being in the right part of the bow, using the right amount of bow for this or that, or matching within your sections. Sometimes we need to address that, and we'll talk about that, like I said, in a second, okay? A lot of good things already happening. Fantasia, I think your first piece is your strongest piece. Bravo, solo. Well done, really nice, okay? Just a general comment in solos, and you as well on the last piece, right? Solos, yeah, soli. Excellent work. You're sounding lovely. Add some more vibrato if you can. Any wiggle or squiggle is better than, I saw some nice vibrato happening out of all of you, by the way. But which note gets vibrato, which one doesn't? Just looking at your solo. It's a general question / trick question. Which one gets vibrato, which one doesn't? Yes. The longest gets vibrato or doesn't? The longest gets vibrato, love that. What else? This thing keeps falling off. I'm no Britney Spears, I can't pull this off, but I'll do my best. Which ones don't get vibrato? The shorter ones? Who said shorter ones? Yeah? We all agree? Yeah? I don't. All of them get vibrato, right? Trick question. Yes, all of them vibrato. That's our goal. Make sure we try to put vibrato on every note, okay? Doing some really lovely things. Let's take a look at Fantasia. We'll just go in order, okay? And I don't want to do too much with like tempo things or changes because you're doing a wonderful job. You already know what you're doing, and you're doing some really wonderful things. Pizzicatos, fantastic. Really sensitive. Listening out there, you guys have nice control. You're listening, playing together. You're accompanying the solo at the beginning. It's very nice. Let's try from the beginning. Are we about? Like that? About that speed? Sorry, I'm a terrible singer. I sing all the time. You just got to listen to it. Uh-oh. You guys all right? Oh, different seats? Okay, here we go. Is that about the right tempo? Okay, one. Oh, sorry. You all right? Here we go. One. Ready? And. Good. Excellent. Lovely. How are you guys counting when you're doing the pizzicatos? It's really nice sound. Your pizzicatos are really nice tone. How are you guys counting in your head? Are you counting in your head? Yes? No? You guys don't make any noise. Yes? Yes? How are you counting? Eighth notes. Like how? That's excellent. You win a prize. I don't have any prizes, sorry. Great, yes. Make sure you're counting eighth notes, guys. 1 and 2 and. I always count in fruits. Do something so you subdivide. That's the key thing, yeah? Apple, apple. 1 and 2 and. You have to like double count and obsess about this, otherwise you're gonna get kerplunks. You're doing a really nice job. The farther away you are, the harder it is to listen forward. Make sure you're actively counting, not guessing. Yes, yes? Good. Let's skip ahead. Really, really nice. Let's go 17. Good stuff. Right on it. 1 and 2 and 17, go! Good, lovely. Let's just look at that. Cellos, excellent. You're all sounding wonderful. Thing to consider or really look at, 17, following the line. Can we make music out of something that isn't there? Right now I hear you. Everybody playing C natural, yeah? Second finger on the A string? Yeah, of course. I love that answer. Excellent. Can we make it a little more musical, take it to the next level? Like, follow the line, yeah? It grows, right? Grow with it, not, I like to eat cheese. That's boring. I mean, cheese is good, but like, make music out of it, yeah? Show me, cellos, try it. It's gonna be weird and wild, and you might mess up, and who cares? But just try to grow as the line grows, yeah? 1 and 2, and cello 17, go. Ah! It's already happening. Most of you already did it, yeah? You hear the difference? Let it bloom, let it blossom, let it grow, yeah? Try again, we'll go farther. Cellars, 1 and 2, and ready, and go now. Grow, and let's grow. Yeah, guys, when you have this like repetitive pattern thing, oh boy. When you have this repetitive pattern thing, make music out of it. Don't just play notes. Yeah, you're all better than that. That's excellent. That's phenomenal. Now, 17, first violins. You're all first violins over here? Yeah? What is the one thing about tone, lesson? Tone is what? I'm going to teach you right now. Tone is life. Okay? It should be on every shirt you own. Tone is life. You're going to learn one thing tonight. This goes for everybody, not just first violins. Tone is life. Hashtag tone is life. Is hashtag still a thing? I don't know. But hashtag tone is life. Tone is life. It got better as we started. At 17, it was like, what if somebody gets my picture? I mean, none of you are playing like that. I'm exaggerating a lot. But go for it, man. Tone is life. If you play the wrong note, it better be the best tone and just the, like, yes. If you play wrong note, it happens, but you played it with beautiful tone. Don't hold back. Yeah? Who's playing top? Raise your hand. Who's playing bottom? Excellent. Bottoms, tops, which one's louder? Who should be louder? What? Medium? Oh, neither? Medium's how I get my Thai food. It makes me cry sometimes. What do you think? Neither? Neither? Yeah, what do you think? Bottom? Yeah! I love it. Bottom. Supportive. Yeah, we want that. It gives them the notes to tune to. Be confident, okay? It's got to be there. Solid foundation, and then they set you up for success to be a falcon soaring over the mountains. You with me? Do it. Here we go. 17. Then we'll talk about this in a minute. 17. Ready? 1 and 2 and 17. Go. Bottoms. And 1. Grow. Bloom. Oh. Next one. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Good. Yeah. Good. Excellent. Good. This is already, we're making huge musical strides in this already. These are, by the way, these are like top level things to really fine tune and clean this up. You guys are sounding really nice on this piece. Good stuff. Seconds. We have seconds, right? Seconds. Hello, seconds. We see you. We hear you. We appreciate you. We love you. Okay? This part, what are we going to do with it? It's kind of like not that. It's not this, but it's very important. Yeah? Oh. They're doing something over here. Yeah? Bring out the moving notes. Super important. How does Britney Spears get through a whole concert with one of these things? Anyways, we got to have the moving notes. Yeah. Violas. I'm just playing half notes. Who wants to listen to that? I do. Make music out of them. Yeah? Are they going up? Are they going down? Can you add vibrato? Can you glow? Are they growing? Are they blooming? Where are you? What are you doing? Show us. Yeah? 17, last try. Then we got to go on. 17, make music. High level. Shred it. 1, 2, and 17, go! Bring out the moving line. Yes! Nice first. Grow, bloom into it. Sustain that note. Now a little less. Off. Oh, we finished a musical thought. That's lovely, okay? You can do this throughout this piece to really elevate it to the next level, okay? You're sounding really nice on this. We're going to go on, though, okay? That's just a little thing of just those tiny little nitpicky musical things. That's what I would look at on that one, okay? Enigma. Let's talk about this one. Well, I'm really sorry. Can I go back to Fantasia in 1 second? We got to skip ahead. There's one thing I want to tell you. Measure 51. Just find measure 51. 51. This whole round section, right? We're all playing rounds. We have the same thing, but like different beats. Yeah, we're all staggered through this. The pickup to measure 52 or beat 4, first violins, we kind of cruising through that. I would take a little time in there. Da 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 ba 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 ba. Even consider putting almost like a fake or false rest. Does that make sense? Or a little musical lift just to set up. Oh, 52, new character, something different happening here. Right? Don't rush into it or jam into it. It felt a little like running down a hill. Yeah, that's just a musical thing of mine. You don't have to do it. Can we try it really quick? Can we all go at 43? Just do this one little spot, and I'm going to take a little pause there, and then I'll give you a beat 4 pickup into the next section. Totally new feel, totally new character. Try it. See what you think. 43. 1 and 2 and 43. Go. 1, 2 and 3. 4. 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, that's the right idea. And you can play around with that if you love it, hate it, gotta have it, whatever Stone Cold flavor or size you like, order that. Okay? But yeah, just a little adjustment or a little new theme starts. Yeah? Maybe check that out. Good. This is intense. Cello bass, viola cello bass. Are you playing all that stuff? The low stuff? Yeah, or viola cello. You can give me more. I feel like most of you are shredding it. Dig in. Like this is what you're waiting for. Yeah? I should see clouds of rosin. Yeah? Smoke screens out here from your rosin. Shred it. Dig in. Broken bow hairs. Most of you are getting it already. Give me more. Give me more. That's all I'm going to say about that. Enigma. Let's go on. Good, good, good. Good. Let's go from the beginning. I like this piece. Just so you know, of the 3, this is my favorite one. I like it. Not that my opinion matters, because it doesn't. Here we go. Beginning. Ready? Ready? And 1, 2. Okay, good. Yeah, cello bass. This is your time to shred. Yeah, this is it. This is what you've been waiting for. Is it slowing down or speeding up? Speeding up. Yeah, okay, a couple of you said it already. It's rushing, okay? How are you counting? Subdividing. Good answer. Are you subdividing? I don't think you are. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Maybe a couple of you are, but we need to. When you take over with this melody, you should think double or 2. Dun, 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 dun. Because otherwise, it's going to take off like crazy. Try with me. Cello bass. Just cello bass. Beginning. 1 and 2 and apples go. Apple, 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 apple. Rest, rest. And rest, rest. And. Good. I would, suggestion, bowing. I would change this bowing. Measure 4, down, up, down, lift, down, up, so it's always heavy. The up, down is a little, I don't know if I like it, but maybe think about it or try it. Can you try it for me? You know what I'm talking about? Measure 4, bum, bum, rest. Down, lift, down, up, rest. Down, lift. So you add a bow lift to every one. It makes you cut the half note a little shorter, but it makes them all consistently heavy at the froggy fresh. Yeah? Every time you lift, the point is to get back to the frog. Try it for me right there. Measure 4. 1, 2, measure 4, cello, bass, go. Tone is life. Bum, bum. More weight, more weight, more weight. Pull the string. 1, 2. Yeah. Here we go. 4, 2, at the frog, at the frog, at the frog, like at the frog, at the frog, like at the frog, like on the metal maybe, on the frog. Are you at the frog, at the frog, at the frog, frog, frog? 1, 2, and measure 4, go. And lift, dun, dun, lift, and dun, lift, dun, dun, and up. Yeah, and every time you have a quarter rest, think 2 rests. Rest, rest. Otherwise, you're going to rush. That's where it's rushing. The quarter rest is what's rushing. I like this bowing. That's what I would do. Heavy sound at the frog every time. But you might like it, love it, got to have it, hate it, whatever. Beginning. Here we go. Subdivide. 2 rests. 2 rests. Otherwise, it's going to rush. Here we go. Good tremolos. Sneaky. Fog over the lake on a summer day. 1, 2. Ready? And 1. And more. Cello bass more. Just coming out of the gate swinging. 3 and 4 and apple, 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 apple. Rest, rest. And lift. Apple, rest. And 1, 2. Good. What happened? You guys came in early. Yeah? It's okay. We got ahead with the tremolos. Good. Go right to measure 4. Okay? This beginning, we're working on it right now to lock it in. It was a little not together. It's still a little not together. I would make you play this all on your own without me. Like no counting, no nothing. Like you guys should rehearse this. Like before class starts, you should play through this as a team, cello bass. You should all have it backwards inside. You should be able to stand up on 1 foot and play it. Yeah? That's your new challenge. Got it? I love it. Here we go. 4. Violins count, don't guess. 1 and 2 and measure 4. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and okay, okay, good, good, good. And then are we going faster in 7 already? Or are we still staying in the same tempo? Yeah. The 5. Oh, I see, I missed that. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so you're pushing faster through this. That's my bad. I see why you're doing that. Great. Since we stopped measure 7, first violins, I would challenge you, how many of you know 3rd position or are comfortable with 3rd position? It's okay if you're not. If a couple of you are, I would check out 3rd position in measure 7. On the A string, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Works really easily, and then shift back down. Openings are fine. It's supposed to be intense. I'm cool with it. Shred it. Whatever you do, have a plan. Nail it. Okay? Good. How fast are we going at 11? Like, ba, 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 ba. About that speed? Let's go right at 11, or 9. I mean, 9. Because I don't know your tempo, how fast you're going through that, and let you guys do that with your teaching. 9. Here we go. 1, 2, measure 9, 2, ready, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 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 and 1, 2. Float your bow, float your bow, float your bow, still move your bow, move your bow, move your bow. 2, 3, and 1, 2. Yes, cello bass, nice. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. More, and 3, and 1, 2, 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 3, and 1. Good, excellent, excellent. Really nice intensity. It's already playing out more. That 2-bar crescendo, guys, give me more. You did already than what you did before. 23, 24, bring it. Bring it. Go, shred it, do it. Good. This sounds really nice, guys. Exaggerate the dynamics. At 17, violins and violas, your piano, it was almost too soft out there, okay? I use the term float your bow. Still move your bow. We want bow speed happening, just no weight or pressure. It's okay to have a little bit more bow speed so we can hear these chords moving and changing, but just not pressed. Make sense? Okay, you can be a little bit more there. Good. 33, intonation is a problem. What is intonation? Yeah, how in tune you play? Is it in tune? No. Should it be in tune? Yeah, so we fix. Yeah? Seconds. Sorry, it is you. F sharp or F natural? F sharp? What? Oh yeah, okay, it kind of sounds like F larp right now. It's not sure if it's flat sharp narp or what, okay? It is F natural. Low 2s to the rescue. Yeah, we need you. Measure 35 was scary. Yeah, low 2s. Do you have it marked L2, 2 with the arrow down, something in there? Do it, mark it. Then you don't even have to think about it, okay? Low 2. That one was a problem one. Where's your next F natural? 39, that's right, yep, all those. Really important. Now you guys are like it's not like melody, right? Cello and bass get melody here. It's pretty cool, yeah, maybe? Yeah, no, violas, you take it over later, okay? In this section, you guys define the chords though. If you play F sharp, you change the chord. It's a different chord. If you play F natural, it's a different chord, yeah? You have the defining note. If it is not correct, we have problems. scary problems, okay? It's really noticeable and it really pops out, okay? So be really precise in your intonation, really have a clear plan, know how to play those notes, make sure they're right on the money. Yeah? Here we go. 33, everybody. Low twos, low twos, low twos. Yeah? 1 and 2 and 33, go! 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1. Low 2. Yes! Nice! And 1, 2, 3, 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 and 1. Yes, seconds, take over. Nice. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 1. Good, excellent, good. Lovely. Cellos, let's hear that theme too at the end, please, here. 45. Careful with C naturals and F naturals. Second finger, yeah? Second finger on A, second finger on D. I heard and saw some threes from out yonder, okay? Careful with that. 43, 5, sorry, I don't know my numbers. 45, cellars. 1, 2, 45, go! 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Excellent. Really nice. You're all doing some shifting too, or most of you are doing some shifting. That's good. That's good stuff right there. Careful on your shift down. I believe it's in measure 49, the last note, F natural. This one's really out of tune or really sharp. When you're shifting back down, keep that F natural very low. Yes? Okay? Make sure it fits in the chord, otherwise that one's sticking out a little bit. Good. 33. We talked about bow placement and bow control earlier. This is a thing that we need to take a look at here. Violins and violas for a minute, but then you take over on melody, okay? What part of the bow should we be playing this at 33? Balance point. Excellent answer, okay? We're not all there. Some of you are way past it in the middle or upper part of the bow going like wah, 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 wah. Some of you are in the balance point going yep, bum, 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 bum. I would tend to make this a little more separated, a little lighter, a little more space, okay? Balance point, I love that. That's where we should be. Lower half to like the middle. You should not be going past the middle, or like if you get to the middle, start moving back down, yeah? Some of you are drifting out here. This is a no-no, okay? It's too soggy. Nobody likes a soggy nacho, yeah? You want a crisp, crunchy bite. Good. What else? Yeah. Cellos, basses, on those little things that we just did, those little rips. Measure 34. Where now it kind of just sounds like one. I want one. Like me. Like the size of me. Like play like that. I don't care what the dynamic says. Like rip it. Like get a new bow because you played so loud. Yeah? You broke all the hair. Yeah? And basses. Yeah? Good. Excellent. 70 something. 78. 78. Cellos, basses, you should already know what I'm going to tell you. Look at your part. You should already know what I'm going to tell you. I just said it. Here we go. Everybody, 78. Ready? 1 and 2 and 78. Go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and That's a lovely mezzo forte sound. What is it supposed to be? Yeah. Here we go. 78. Come on, bring it. And this is to la 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 lemonade. Nice summer date. No. Yeah. Bring it home. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. And 1, 2, and 3. Rip it. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And the last note, we rip it and we stay, let it resonate, and then we all go to rest position. Do the last note. That was awesome. Last note. 1, 2, last note, go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, guys, watch those inner voices, those intonation notes. I know I'm running out of time. Sorry, I got carried away. American Horizons, really quick. I got 3 minutes. This one, dynamics, exaggerate. You have some crescendos, decrescendos, some things in there, yeah? It was kind of, for like the first page or two of the score, we all kind of played the same volume, yeah? Okay, it was lovely, it was nice. Solos were great, well done. At 9, we could take off, be a little more joyous, upbeat. I love the tempo you guys took, it was fun, but feel that way or bring that out in your playing, okay? We just kind of played. come up in dynamic level, play out, have fun. Yeah, a little more joyous. Can we start right at 9? We're going to jump around just because I'm running out of time. Okay, here we go. Measure 9. What's our tempo here? About that speed, or is that too fast? Yeah? Is that too fast? What I just said? Is that about right? Yeah? Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Have fun, move, have fun, joyous. And 1, 2, yes. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Lovely, good. That's already more, I'm feeling more energy or more upbeat, okay? Have fun, like bring out the joy in your playing. Don't be a square. Yeah, just have, it's okay to move, like have some fun. Cellos, when you just echoed that, you went, yum, bum, bum, bum. It was like so jovial and like, I just wanted to have a lollipop or ice cream or something. It was delicious. I loved it. Good, skip to the 6/8 thing. 51, this transition getting into this. We need to tighten it up. How are we counting in 51? Ah! Somebody over here said something better. What? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's so many numbers. I can't usually even count to 3. What? What? Okay. Well, this explains some things. We're all counting different things. So, this is what's called a compound meter. Yes? When we're in 4/4, it's simple. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2. Yeah? Now, all of a sudden, we're in a compound time signature. We are in 2 beats. Most of you said 1, 2. Yes, but no. You need to subdivide or count in groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but that's too many numbers. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and pineapple strawberry. That's how I count. Yeah? Everything is food, everything is fruit, everything is edible. Yes? Okay? I count in fruits. You have to subdivide like this. We were all counting differently, and I could tell. It sounded like a fruit salad. Here we go. 51. Ready? We want 1 fruit. Here we go. Pineapple, strawberry. 1 and go. And 1. And 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Good. Excellent. Now, who's got melody at 51? Who's got melody at 51? You do? Them? Who's them? First violins? Yes, you do. First violins. Can you guys hear the first violins? Be honest. Kinda, for the most part? No. I heard both those things, or all those things. I agree with no. Okay? This is overpowering. First of all, we have to accent the 1 and the 2, yeah? 1 and 2 and. But then get out of the way. So a little accent like, ya, then dissipate. Get out of the way. Your accompaniment. You guys gotta shred it. You gotta shred it. Like a pirate, yeah? Like you gotta dig in. Like go nuts for donuts. You have to. There's no other option. You have to own it. You have to be able to play this like without your music. No, like if your parents, if you wake them up at like 3:30 in the morning, say play measure 51, you should be able to hand them their instrument and they just shred it for you. Yeah? You gotta know it. You gotta own it. It's yours. Do it. I want accents on da, 1 and 2, and I want to hear those accents, then get out of the way and listen for that. If you can't hear them, first tell them to play louder, and then maybe get out of the way a little bit. Here we go. Ready? 51. 1, 2, 1, and go, and 1. Accent. 1, 1. Still keep that accent. Give it the energy. Good. Yeah. Can I borrow real quick? Thank you. And when I say with the accent to emphasize the beat, thank you. You don't have to go like. You can go like. Oh wow, that's really loud. Maybe like. A little vibrato. Just like an eyebrow raise. Yeah. One is piano. Just a little. Whatever your notes are. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just a little, keep the pulse going. If we lose the pulse, then we get soggy nachos. It sounds like somebody sat on a sandwich. Who wants to eat that sandwich? Nobody wants that one. Okay, here we go. 61, the 59, and then I'm out of time, I think, right? 59, I'm sorry, I'm already over. 59, it's my fault. Here we go, 59, ready? I want to hear the pulse still. 1 and go, and 1. Da, 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 da. Come on, cellos. Come on. Come on, cellos. Yeah, play like a pirate. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. Dig it. Yeah. Da 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 da. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 1. Same thing. I would make you play this whole section on your own. You got to get used to counting in triplets, or the 3 field. Sorry, it's not triplets. It's 3/8 notes. Yeah, the compound meter. Pineapple, strawberry. What you're doing already is more energetic and more locked in. It's great. Yeah, guys. It's been a pleasure. I wish I could work with you for 3 more hours, but you're probably ready for some fruit or ice cream or whatever else food I talked about. But anyways, keep up the good work. Really, really nice work. You got an awesome teacher. Give Mrs. Murphy a round of applause. Parents, give your parents a round of applause. Thank you, parents. Thank you all. Thank you for having me. Happy festival season. Oh, thank you. My pleasure. And don't forget, yes, tone is life. Sight reading too. Tone is life. Don't be afraid to play. Go for it. Go nuts for. You know it.
Hey parents, thank you so much for being here and for supporting your students. Wake them up at 3 o'clock in the morning and ask them to play that. That would be great. I love that idea. If you can give Mr. Karpinski a big round of applause, I really appreciate him and all the feedback that he gave for them. They sounded great. Now there is a concert for the 8th grade symphonic band right now. So parents, if you would please meet your child out in the lobby area. They need to clean up in the choir room before they come out to meet you, but I will send them out as soon as the room is clean. But the band parents are going to be headed in here. So thank you, have a great night, and we'll see you soon. March 6th.
All right, good evening and welcome to the symphonic band portion of the pre-festival concert 2026. This is our third concert of the night. We had the concert band, we had the advanced orchestra, and here we are with the symphonic band. Tonight, you are going to hear us perform a concert to the very best of our ability. Now, we hope that when we're done, you're going to be like, wow, that was amazing. I can't imagine it's going to be any better than that. But boy, do we have a treat for you. We have a guest clinician here, Mrs. Karen Burkett, formerly of the Warren Woods Schools and Aberdeen, South Dakota Schools. And she's an MSBOA adjudicator. She's going to work with the band tonight when they're done. And you will get to hear some of the things she asked them to do. And in that process, they will get better. And you get to kind of peek behind the curtain to see how that happens. So we're going to be doing this just like we're going to do it at Festival next week, Friday, where I'll introduce the pieces and then we'll just play them essentially straight through with only applause interrupting the pieces. One note about next Friday, you'll see in the program in bold, we are performing at Henry Ford II High School. I will send more information about this later. It was a change kind of last minute, so just a note on that. Don't worry, I'll make sure that you have more information about that as it approaches, but please join me in welcoming to the stage the Symphonic Band. And now the real work begins. All right, we're going to welcome Mrs. Karen Burkett up here, and hopefully you'll be able to hear her. She's a little under the weather, but she's like playing hurt, and I really appreciate it, so stay tuned. Show me your pencil. Look. She says something. Write something down. Told you, I'm not consistent. No matter what, you got to ever talk to me, I'm like, huh? You know, like, write something. It's like saying yes. Here we go. I gotcha.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is about it. My son told me I was going to sound like the Darth Vader band clinician today, so I guess I am. I did go to urgent care. I don't have anything fancy. They did all the swabbing and all that business. No, nothing fancy. So, which song do you feel like needs the most attention? If you had to pick, we'll take a poll. The march? Be honest. I know I have my pick. Okay, and then Moscow. Okay, and then, what was that other one called? Delta. Well, to me, really, what I have, I think the most thing that I have to say about is actually in the march. Delta, you had a couple places where you weren't staying together. Percussion and the band, you guys were like a tag team. So, let's get the march on. Now, this is the first time you've played on this stage, and the stage you're going to play on for festival is not this stage. So you have to make sure that you're listening and that you watch Mr. Holt, because he will tell you what he hears. If he's doing this towards you, that means you got to be quiet. If he's doing one of these or this, it means he can't hear you, right? Right, okay. Where are my alto saxophones? Okay, so before we start this march, I'm going to do this. The whole thing. And before we start this march, I'm going to do this. Here's the beginning. Here's everybody. I want you to do what I just told you. Let's take the percussion out for a second. We're going to start at measure 5. Who has the melody at measure 5? Raise your hand. Yeah. So let's have the melody people. And then can I have, at 5, can I have the half note and the bass line? Half note, bass line, melody. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, measure 5. So listen as loud as you play. Not just you. I'll say this to everybody. Listen as loud as you play. T-bones, baritone, who else has it? Bassoon, tenor sax. Can we do any more? Do you got more? Measure 5. Same people. It was pretty good for about a measure. It was pretty good for about a measure. And then it went back down. Do it again. Watch. Listen. Measure 5. Tenor saxophone, or excuse me, we're going to add the alto saxophones, but I don't want to hear you. Don't cover up anything. Listen for the trombones. It's percussion, your turn's coming. Here we go. Measure 5. If I was feeling 100%, and I'm sure he's waiting for this, I'd be stomping my foot and screaming at the trombones to play some more. It got better. Alto saxophones, pretty good job. Pretty good job. Okay, now percussion. This is not the cool pieces where you get to play out. This is a march. You're keeping us going. Don't cover up the band, and make sure you can hear the band. And that's hard because you're behind the band. Listen. And when you're going to be on a new stage at festival, you make sure you watch Mr. Holt. This or this. Okay? This is everybody's in. We're going to start at measure 5. Everybody? 1, 2, 3. I wrote down pretty much the same thing. More. Too much alto sax. And then in measure 25, you did some nice dynamics in this piece. Some nice dynamics. At measure 25, I circled the piano. Can we get like the band that went away? Can you get really soft? All right, here's 22. And percussion, help us do that, okay? 22, everybody? Good. At 39, there's too much alto sax. And we didn't lock in very well with the wood block. Who's the wood block? Yeah, we didn't lock in with you very well. So let's start before that. Could you start in 36 and take the second ending? Dee 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 da ba, then the trio. Okay? Here we go. 36 and take the second ending. We have to lock in with the wood block. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It would help, to me, it would help if I could hear the bass line more, because I should hear. So, let's do that again. A little bit more bass line. Right before the first and second endings, take the second ending. That's it, yep. 1, 2, ready, go. Appreciate how hard the saxophones are working right now. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Mr. Holt, I would love to hear, and I'm not going to do this right now, but I'd love to hear the wood block and the bass line play together a bit, because they got to it's got to be natural. We're going to talk about that in that the Delta song. It's just got a groove. Okay. Okay, go to Moscow. I wrote a few more things down, but Mr. Holt can look at those. You did a lot of very nice things in here. I heard you when you were in 7th grade. I was one of your judges. That's right, and I heard you in 7th grade, and you were so very musical. I was like, that's Mr. Holt, all right. Because Mr. Holt and I worked together for a lot of years. So I wasn't surprised at how musical you played. You did a lot of very musical things in this piece too. At the very beginning, did we all start together? Say no. Mr. Timpani Man, would you play the note you think is a D? Okay, David, he picked on you. Would you play a D? Higher, lower, D. Yeah, he didn't really have it.
No, that drum does not want to play that note.
Ah.
I took attention issue, because when I did it too, I was like, it's just not going to lie.
Right.
We're going to take our own time.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right. We're going to start this simply so I can hear you start it together. I know, but I don't know. I'm not a metronome. How fast? That's good. Your flutes think I'm a walking metronome. 1, 2, ready. That's so much better. Let me hear those 16th notes nice and clear, Snare. Who's doing the bump of the part 2? What? Okay, then I'm not hearing things. That's okay. 11, measure 11. It's kind of in the middle, I'm sorry. Measure 11.
3 before 14 for those of you in a long rest.
Thank you. 3 before 14. Ready, and. Gonna stop right there. Can I I hear anybody who has eighth notes? Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da, that. 1, 2, ready, go. Better than what you did before. Nice sound, horns. Very nice sound. Do it again. Let's add the trombone and tuba come in. And alto saxes. 1, 2, ready. Hold it out, don't let it go flat. Yeah. We did not agree on how this was going to happen. This cello rondo, you weren't all doing it. I'm not going to try to do it, but I wrote down eighth knots. Eighth notes. Da, 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 dee, da. Even if you're going faster, they need to match each other. Okay. Yes, measure 26, everybody. Measure 26. 1. Oh, is it the same thing? Is that good? 1, 2, ready, now. I want to do a little bit right here. Can I hear the trombones, baritone, trombone, bari sax, bass clarinet, maybe bassoon? Where's the bassoon? Not here. You don't get a line. Oh, there you are. Yeah. 26. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so I've got this guy playing out a little bit. Now I got to get the second trombone. Who are those people? You guys got to play out too. And then in the baritone, your eighth notes, D, da, da, don't rush them. Do it again at 26. 26, 1, 2, ready, now. Okay, so yeah, we're doing okay. But guys, this is forte. Forte. Mr. Holt, I saw you walk back there.
Yeah, I wanted to hear from you.
Yeah. Does that sound like a forte?
No, they know that that's about what? Mezzo piano? Can you feel the horn vibrating in your hands even? No.
So is this possibly something he said to you guys before? Yeah, well, if he's saying it, and I'm basically a stranger, and I'm saying the same thing, I think he's right. Okay? Because trumpets, can I hear you at 26? And flute, and clarinet, and oboe if you have one. 26. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so they're playing louder than you, but it's supposed to be the same. And we haven't even added everybody yet. Let me hear that group and this group. Those of you who have moving eighth notes in this clarinet part, bring those moving eighth notes out. They are more important than the half note. Have you heard that before? Yeah. Here we go, 26. Oh my God. 1, 2, 26, and go. We have to keep in mind, percussion, what you gotta keep in mind right here, when you come in here and you have all this fun stuff, is that you can't cover that up. You can't cover that up. And I haven't even added everybody. All right, here's 26. In your score, I wrote, "This is lost." I couldn't even hear it. I could see it, but I couldn't hear it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Good, good. And you're getting some wonderful full band sounds. If I can just get the bottom, to match the sound. I'm a flute player, but I'm a tuba player. And the tuba player in me just is loving these bass lines, which leads me to the next song, please. There's more stuff in here I wrote down for Mr. Holt. He knows my shorthand. Measure 9 for percussionists, measure 9. All right. I wish you had been out here during the orchestra clinic, because the clinician was a hoot. He was a lot of fun. And he would be telling the tuba, bass line, tuba, baritone, trombone, bari sax, tenor sax, alto sax, all of these people, he'd be telling you to shred it. That's what he kept telling the kids, shred it, shred it. He was a hoot. Very good. Okay. Who's playing hi-hat? Is it the kid who's absent? No. Okay. I missed you a couple times. 9. How peppy is peppy? That's good. 9. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, I want you to keep going, but no, I don't want to hear any melody. You and this gotta be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay. I need to see some bopping. Bum, 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 bum. How can you play that and not move? How can you sit there like a little soldier and not move when you play that? I know it might get in the way of some percussion stuff. It even says peppy, guys. We can't be peppy like a limp rag. Do it again. You notice I'm not conducting. There's a reason. I need you to listen to each other. 1, 2, ready, go. Good, good. Snare drum, half as loud. You are playing louder than the entire brass. Do it again. 9. 9. 1, 2, ready, go. Mr. Holt, they need to do that a lot. They have to be able to do it without you. They got to listen to each other. Snare, nice job. Okay, good job. You knew it exactly what I meant. Sounds cool. Now, let's see if we can add everybody else at 9. So at 9 now, I do want the melody come in. I know, it's a long day, I'm sorry. 9. Ready? I'm not going to conduct again. Bass, tuba man, you're in charge, you know. You're in charge. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. For a second. Bass line, you're starting to do your job. Do you want to know how I know? Because there's a couple kids up here in the band that are actually starting to bop their head when you're playing. That's what this should be about. Your judge should be back there going, oh yeah, nice, pop, pop, oh yeah. Nice change from Moscow, which is dark, right? Moscow's very dark. And this is like, let's have fun, kids. Okay, 25. 1, 2, ready, and. Do you have jazz band?
Yep.
You must have a killer saxophone section.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got some good alto saxes in here. Now, bum, ba, is that the melody? No, the moving notes are important, and I'm glad you're bringing those out. But be careful. Can you hear the trombone who's also moving there? No. Okay, here's 35. Oh, you know what? I didn't really want to do a ton with 30. What I wanted to do with 35, he can do. 48. Just a second. $48. Slower. Good. Okay. I need you. I know. Percussionists sit for 20 minutes. And then you're like, uh-oh, and it's gone. I need that tambourine. Here's to 48. 48. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay. Horns too long. You're sticking out. It's too long. Trombone, is there supposed to be a glisten there?
Yeah, we added it in the score, but it's not in our copy, sorry.
Okay. I'll forgive you. Okay, 48, 1, 2, 48, now. David, can you play D flat? I don't care. That D as in dog, flat. Same thing as C sharp. Okay, I don't know if I trust you. Can you play C sharp? Okay, sorry, David. Now, can you play your note? Yeah, so you're too low on that note. Do you have a pencil? Put an arrow up. Thank you for playing the wrong note, because it makes me know I'm not deaf. Okay? After a lot of years of doing this and a lot of marching band snares in my face, sometimes I wonder if I'm deaf. Okay? So, can you play that again? Yep. And sweet cakes, you got to get that right on the note. Ba, ba. Annoy your parents with that note at home. Just randomly pick up the baritone and play that note. Do it. Yep, now do it like it doesn't hurt. Yep, that note's really important, sweetheart. Okay. You know, everything else kind of repeats itself. Mr. Holt, the one thing I did not talk to them about is the dotted 8th and 16th note to be really crispy. You know, oh, they're smiling. You've heard about that? Yeah, you got to be really crispy with that. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. You've been very patient with me and my voice. I have to tell you that you are the reason that I wanted to come. I heard you as 7th graders, and I couldn't wait to hear you as 8th graders. Musicians are weird people. We like weird things, and I'm sorry. I like listening to middle school kids get better and better and better and better. And I was just really excited to come and hear how you had progressed. Now, when you go to sight reading, I said the same thing to 7th graders. They've never gone. You've gone. You know what it's about. Sing. Sing, 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 sing. Listen to every word that Mr. Holt says like he is reading from the most important book in the world. Don't take your eyes off him. Your judge is watching you to see what you're watching. And it should be either your music or him. Okay? Now, I gotta pull this thing over here. Parents, I want to say thank you for coming and thank you for lending me your kids. Your kids are wonderful young people. It's been a long day for everybody, and they're as good as gold on the stage. And they're like 13. They're usually hopping out, you know. I won't say which teenager I watched like bopping on the ceiling today. Can we have a large round of applause for your children? I really did come here to make sure that I got a chance to hear these guys, because I judged them as 7th graders and they were so wonderful. Couldn't wait to hear what they're doing. You guys got a lot of good stuff going on stage. Thank you for letting me help them tonight.
First of all, band, what do you say to Mrs. Burkett? Thank you. Audience, how about one more applause for Mrs. Burkett? Please show me your binder. Show me your instrument. Percussion. Ryan, do you know everything that was in that stick bag? You can put those back in there. Everybody turn to your left.